Welcome back, Outlaws. On this episode, we install door handle inserts on our Jeep, and at the end, I show you how to customize one. So stay tuned. We were looking for a way to dress up the handles on the Jeep a little bit. We already had one of these inserts on the tailgate handle. I was able to go online and find an exact match so that now I can install these on all the door handles and everything will look the same. And like I said, towards the end, I'll show you a little customizing that you could do to yours to make yours original and different from everybody else's. There is no directions or instructions that come with these, so lay everything out and check it out. You're going to note that the one for the back door on the tailgate is slightly different, so set that one aside. You'll need to drill some pilot holes to start with, and the easiest way that I found to do that is to put your insert inside the handle and use some of this painter's tape or scotch tape and tape it on to hold it in place while you drill your holes. Like I'd mentioned earlier, they didn't really give you any directions, so you have to kind of estimate with the size of the drill bit that you're going to use. Take the stainless steel screws that come with it and match it up and make sure that you don't get a drill bit that's too large and just right to start that screw. We're going to be repeating this same process for all four doors. This was a cheap and easy modification to do, and it didn't take that long. It also adds a little detail to the Jeep. These inserts also come in several different colors so that you can match your color scheme on your vehicle. Overall, I think they look pretty cool. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And now I'm going to show you how I customize the insert for our tailgate to make it a little different than the others. While laying these out, I was messing around in the shop and found out that a 357 casing or a 38 casing will fit perfectly in these holes. I'm using 357 casings here, but also 38s will fit in here. I think these will look pretty cool once I get them all in there. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to take a marker and mark around. These are kind of concaved on the back side, so you want to go ahead and follow your line, and when you cut, you want to cut right at the end of your black line so that they don't hang out and cause too big of a lip right here. You can see how they kind of concaved, so go ahead and set this in a vise. I chose to use this piece of aluminum to sandwich it in there to hold it a little tighter, and it made it a lot easier to cut. I'm sure there's a lot easier ways to get this done, but I chose to show this way because most people have a hacksaw and the basic tools in their garage. Now you're going to want to sand it down just to take the rough edges off and get it a little more flat. Now it's ready to pop in the hole, slide it in, line it up however you want, and we'll get ready for the next step. Because this is recessed a little bit, I went ahead and took this metal plug and put it on the back side of the casing so that when I flip it over to pound it in, it'll go ahead and stay in place. I'm going to use this tool right here because it's the perfect size. And what I'm going to do is put it in here. We're going to take a hammer and we're going to create a flange on the inside so it'll hold the shell casing right tight in there, and you won't have to use any glue or anything else to hold it in there. All right, let's get these other two in here. Now that looks pretty cool, and it's all from stuff I just had laying around in the shop. The trick to making sure that these don't pop loose is making sure that you have a nice tight flange on the back. That should hold them in place and they shouldn't go anywhere, and you won't need to use glue. All right, let's go ahead and get this new one off and replace it with the old one that's been modified. Now that's a one of a kind, and it looks good too. I'm going to leave the rest of these just the way they are without customizing them. I think they look great. I also think it's a nice touch just to have the one on the back. That's the end of this video, and thanks for watching.